story.
Finally, we all are here.
आज पूरा फुल लाउच रेडी
अब
मलय भाई कौन गोटे कहलो
कुछ
हेलो
ऐसा नहीं बोलना है कि जो कंट्रोवर्शियल हो जाए.
हाँ हाँ हेलो हेलो
आईफोन आ रहे हो तो नेम वर्षा लैग रे होची ता पकू 2 सेकंड
haven't
ପରେ
named
पहुंच
it. No. I can listen to you on time.
No. It's को लैग तो नहीं प्रॉपर अछि.
हाँ लैग हो.
यही
ठीक
लाग
है
होना दे.
ऑल गुड सो लेट्स स्टार्ट
अरे
Okay.
निस्सा काट देलु रे.
सो फर्स्ट
निस्सा काट देलु.
प्रेफरेबली
वर्षा
हमें
टिके रीनेम कर दो तमरो.
नहीं आईफोन तो भल लाउच
Okay. ना मु
अरे नहीं
rename
आईफोन थे इट्स ओके.
इन्फ्लुएंसर
मॉलेस आईफोन अच्छी
नहीं
आईफोन अच्छी.
ये रे देखा है नहीं बदे रिकॉर्डिंग रे देखा है.
हाँ देखा है
Yeah.
रिकॉर्डिंग रे देखा है.
By the way, where to change the name?
The admin can change your name.
अरे
No,
प्रतीक.
I can change my name. Oh, I can
No,
change when
admin
I
can change.
enter the room. Admin can change. Yeah. Then change it, Barsha Mishra.
ओके देन स्टार्ट कोचिंग 3 2 1
Okay.
हाँ तापुर बुरु
ये
इंग्लिश इंग्लिश आउ मे प्रेफरेबली ओडिया हिंदी न कहले भल बट
Okay.
हिंदी जदी भल लागुची पंच होची देन गो फॉरवर्ड ओके
मैं तो हिंदी बोलेगा.
Okay.
so when I say stand up comedy mundre ko ase it can be a source of entertainment, a form of amusement, a time pass, a source to find humor amid this chaos, or simply an escape for some. So this form of comedy was like it dates back to early 1800s, started in US. But today we have 3 talented individuals skilled in this old art form in today's modern setting. One of them is an engineer turned banker who took a risk or rather costly step into this, like stepping into this barren land of Odisha to cultivate the culture of stand-up comedy. Another one is a master's student turned PhD scholars जाको मूवी देख देगी आछि कॉलेज रू who took a leap of expressing his true funny self to the audience in the most raw form. And lastly, one who is a pediatric occupational therapist turned content writer, now creating ripple across all social media platforms. Satyabrat, Malaya and Varsha, welcome to That's What They Said. So that's how we start.
That's
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the scripted intro.
Pushing the past again, no. You know my little triggers keep on triggering them all.
ମୁଁ
Oh,
ତ
this
କାନ୍ଦି
was-
ପକେଇଥାନ୍ତି ବେ.
This was us. I didn't know. I thought this is not us. You're talking about some important people, but okay.
That was my like
You are important.
introduce जदि मु कहबी if each one of you जदि गोटे लाइन ने निजो को इंट्रोड्यूस करयार थियो how will you do that? Satyavrat, would you go first? One
तू
line.
कर देलु बा engineer turned banker turned unemployed. You missed the word unemployed.
Stand up
Barren
comedian.
land of Odisha.
Barren land of Odisha. को कोई देला बे.
ना barren stand up जदि start इन मतलब
पांडियन को फोन करो. Barren land कोन कहलानी.
हॉकी खेला बस
It's recording.
Oh fuck.
So,
Pandian sir.
any small small
I
one
think
line.
से ओडिया बुझिबेनी.
Oh, nice.
Nice Pranit.
Spot दिया जैन को. Spot दिया.
Satyavrat, any
Okay.
one liner? Mundu just one liner to express yourself.
To express myself.
What is Satyavrat? Define yourself in one line.
So my name is Satyabrat Mahapatra. वैसे तो मेरा नाम सत्यव्रत है, बट प्यार से लोग मुझे डिसअपॉइंटमेंट भी बुलाते हैं, खासकर मेरे पेरेंट्स.
ना
तेरा थिला यार 2016 रे एडा करथिली.
ओहो
Your parents call you Pupu, Pupu, Duku, Chintu. My parents call me disappointment. That was the better structure of it.
Okay. Varsha, next. You.
My so my name is Barsha, and I was a pediatric therapist, and now I need therapy. But
Good one.
though I'm a content creator and also a stand-up comedian. What else to describe about myself? That's it. I guess
Great.
this fits
You
in one line, right?
forgot the most important part. Just you don't need to say all this. Just say 80K followers, okay?
No, I don't know. No, I don't.
mentor mode activated.
Malaya bhai tama. Auntie order ଗୋଟେ ହଉ.
Myself, Manoranjan Parida. I will be a doctor of some kind in next year. And I do not care about future and all, and I just go with my instinct.
Great.
Okay.
Doctor of what kind?
The one who
Non-medical.
earns or who doesn't earn?
Who doesn't?
Doctor Stranger.
Good one.
My interaction, more first interaction with Varsha, or like interaction kani, first I saw her at Barampuria thing, Barampuria wine, because mu Ganjamru. The immediate connect ହେଇଥିଲା. That time you had only 1300 followers, something like that. ମୁଁ comment କରିଥିଲି.
1300.
Personal lu ଯାଇକି
yeah.
then
First,
gastronomy ରେ ଯାଇକି
I
comment
guess you
କରିଥିଲି, so
found
that
my video. I guess you found my video when a Barampuri, that's Satyabrat bhai's friend. There is also Pramit bhai. Maybe he shared that video first.
No.
Like he was my first.
feed
He
ରେ
was the
ଆସିଥିଲା.
first one.
Naturally,
At that
organically
time.
feed ରେ
feed
ଆସିଥିଲା.
Rastla.
And
One
Satyabrat,
of my South
Okay.
Odisha friends shared your reel to me. Complete wine energy feel astula. That too, I'm from South Odisha. I could relate so well.
Raigada.
That is the first time I saw your content. I'm from Raigada. So the accent it hit me because kind of the stand-up we see generally from North Odisha.
Kahin bole.
Bhubaneswar, Cuttack. Then suddenly out of nowhere I hear this accent out of nowhere. Oh, what the hell? That is content. Yes.
Pranit.
That too complete wine energy. Itte bhal laudla that. And that is the time I started following her on Insta.
And I met
Pranit. I was to say something. According to me, there are two kind of Odisha. Okay, one is West Odisha and another is rest of Odisha. There is no South, North, or East Odisha or something like that. Okay, it's just you are in the rest of Odisha, bro.
Sambalpur, bhai, Sambalpur show us, Chiki.
No, that is not like that.
ମୁଁ ଆଗରୁ ହିଁ କହିଥିଲି, ମୁଁ ବହୁତ ଆଗରୁ କହିଥିଲି କି ପଡକାଷ୍ଟ ଗୁଡା ବହୁତ ଏମିତି ହେଇଯାଏ କି ତୁ କାଟି ପାରିବୁନି ରିଲ ୟା ଦେହରୁ ହେଲା, ଇଏ ଶୁଣିଲା ଜାଣିବ ଆଉ।
ନା ମୁଁ କହୁଛି
ଯୋଉଠି ଭାବିବ ଏଇ 1 minute ଟା କାଟିବି କିଛି ଗୋଟେ ଆମେ କହିଦବୁ ତ ଆଉ।
ନା ତୁ ଭୁଲି ଯା, ସତ୍ୟ ଅଛି ପୁଣି ମୁଁ ଅଛି, ତୁ ଭୁଲି ଯା।
କିଛି
ପୁରା ତ
କିଛି ପକେଇ ପାରିବୁ ସିଆଡେ,
କିଛି ମାନେ ଶୁଣିବୁ ଆଉ କମେଣ୍ଟ ସେକ୍ସନ ଅଫ୍ ଆଉ।
Coming to next.
Comment section of
report
Satyabrat को first हमें मिस्तिलु MBA first interaction मो opposite room रे से बाहरला किंतु opposite room टा तार नथिला आज ही डाकुची टाणी के हाथ कोची आ गोटे जोक टे कहबी सुनछु मो stand up comedian he was high that was my first interaction.
I don't remember this.
I don't remember.
Exactly, because you were high.
Which joke?
You will not.
अच्छा, which joke was it?
मन नहीं, but some.
तेरे को याद नहीं है, मतलब तू भी आई था।
वो जोक भी घटिया सकता है।
जोक प्रॉपर जोक ना थला का बिसर गोटे कोन कोतला ए एंदी कोतला ये एंदी गला एंदी गला एंदी एक्सप्रेशन
जो फर्स्ट ईयर रे जो रैगिंग खाइबा परे
मन नहीं बदे हम मळय भाई को फर्स्ट देखथिली मु सिपेट रे गेस कोन करथु ऐसे कैंटीन पाखरे
ପ୍ଲାଷ୍ଟିକ
बसिकी
ପଡୁଥିଲେ।
प्लास्टिक तो मु पड़ुଥିଲି
social
एक्चुअली जोटी प्लास्टिक पड़ा हुए सेठी बसथिले कैंटीन टा हमर सेठी बसिकी पूरा सेठी तांकर गोटे पॉडकास्ट चलछि तीनटा पिला बसचंदी मु एंदी पास करली गोटे सिंगड़ा गुप खाया को मु एंदी अधिक इंटरेक्शन नथिला कथा होचंदी मु जसे अने देली तो तांकर सेटा स्टाइल टा गोटे ही विल इंक्लूड एवरीवन नहीं कोन एंदी कथा बोले नहीं कोन आ सुनियो बोले सुनियो
Relax,
दैट्स द थिंग आई नोटिस्ड सो
relax.
एटा थिला गोटे
अरे
एंड
तू सेमि थोड़ी ना सेମିତି
Relax.
पळेबो जाले भी ଟିକେ କହିବୁ ନା ଆଉ
आउ सो रनित फर्स्ट
ଟିକେ
क्वेश्चन
contribute କରିବୁ ନା ଆଉ।
ହଁ जाले भी
सो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन दा एटा थिला कि बेसिक जीवा की समस्त गोटे फर्स्ट लाइफ स्टाइल थिला कि लेट्स से इंजीनियरिंग थिला मास्टर्स करथुलो यू आर अ डॉक्टर व्हाई स्टैंड अप कॉमेडियन व्हाई दिस सडन चेंज and specifical to Satyabrat when nothing was there. I would say you put up a stepping stone in Odisha ଯେତେବେଳେ କି ଅଧିକା ଟିକେ limelight ନଥିଲା ପପୁ ପମ୍ ପମ୍ ଖାଲି ଥିଲା and ଓଡ଼ିଆ orthodox stand up comedians ବନେଇଥିଲେ but modern day stand up comedians ନଥିଲେ କହିବାକୁ ଚଳେ but ଥିବେ but ମୁଁ ignorant ଥିବି but I feel କି ନଥିଲେ ଏତେ ଯୋଉମାନେ ଅଧିକା limelight କୁ ଆସିଥିଲେ you are handling many things sudden life ରେ କଣ ହେଲା କି inflection ହେଲା ନା it was it compulsion or as a passion? Open to everyone.
So I'll answer first.
Hmm.
obvious
So ଯେବେ scene ନଥିଲା ଏଠି which is 2016 ଯେତେବେଳେ ମୁଁ ଆରମ୍ଭ କଲି ତ ବାହାରେ ତ ଥିଲା ନା ବମ୍ବେ ଦିଲ୍ଲୀ ଆଉ ସେଇ ଟାଇମ୍ ରେ if you remember ଡେଟା ବହୁତ କଷ୍ଟଲି ଥିଲା ତ ଗୋଟେ ଜିବି କେତେ MB ରେ ତୁ ଡେଟା କିଣିକି ୟୁଜ କରୁଥିଲୁ ତ ସେତେବେଳେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ତୁ ୟୁଟ୍ୟୁବ ଦେଖୁଥିଲୁ ଡଙ୍ଗଲ ଲଗେଇକି ତୁ ଯାହାକୁ ବି ଦେଖୁଥିଲୁ ବିଟ୍ ବିଶ୍ୱ କଲ୍ୟାଣ ଆଉ ସେଇ ଟାଇମ୍ ରେ ବହୁତ କମ ଥିଲେ ନା ମଳେ ବିଶ୍ୱ କଲ୍ୟାଣ
ହଁ
ଥିଲା ଜାକିର ଥିଲେ
ହୁଁ
ଆଉ ଦି ତିନିଟା ଏମିତି କମେଡିଆନ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଯୋଉମାନେ ଆଉ କରୁ ବି ନାହାନ୍ତି ନିଶାନ୍ତ ଥିଲା ଥିଲା ଥିଲା
ଥିଲା
हाँ.
ଥିଲା
ୟୁଟ୍ୟୁବ ରେ ଏକ୍ଜିଷ୍ଟ କଲା ବେଳେ ଯେତିକି ହଁ 6-7ଟା ହିଁ ଥିଲେ ହେଲା ଆଉ ତାଙ୍କୁ ସେଇ ଟାଇମ୍ ରେ ତାଙ୍କର around 800K 900K ପହଞ୍ଚେ 800K around ପହଞ୍ଚି ଯାଇଥିଲେ ମାନେ 8 ଲକ୍ଷ viewership ତ ଆମେ ବୁଝିପାରୁଛୁ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆ ସାରା ଲୋକ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଦେଖୁଥିଲେ 8 ଲକ୍ଷ ଲୋକ pan ଇଣ୍ଡିଆ ଡେଟା ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ କରିକି ଆଜି ଭଳିଆ ନୁହେଁ ଆଜି ତ ତୁ 40ଟା ଭିଡିଓ ଦେଖୁଛୁ ଆଜି ତୁ 40ଟା ଭିଡିଓ ଦିନକୁ ଦେଖୁଛୁ ସେଇ ଟାଇମ୍ ରେ ତୁ ଯାହାକୁ ଦେଖୁଥିଲୁ ଯେହେତୁ ତୁ ଗୋଟେ ମୋନେଟାରୀ ଇନଭେଷ୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟ କରିଛୁ ତା ଉପରେ 18 ଟଙ୍କା ଖଣ୍ଡେ ଯାଉଥିଲା ଗୋଟେ ଭିଡିଓ ଦେଖିବାରେ ତ ତୁ ତା ଚେହେରାଟା ମନେ ରଖିବୁନି କହିଲୁ ମତେ ଯଦି 18 ଟଙ୍କା ଦେଇଛୁ you will definitely remember that fellow's face, right? So that's how they achieved the fame, and they were selling tickets. तो ମୁଁ ଯେତେବେଳେ first ମୋର introduction ଥିଲା stand up କୁ ଯୋଉ comedians କୁ ମୁଁ ଦେଖିଲି ମୁଁ କହିଲି यार ଏମାନେ ତ ସେଇ ସବୁ କଥା ହିଁ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଯୋଉଟା ଆମେ ବି observe କରୁ ଖାଲି ଆମେ କହୁନା ତ what is the process ତାପରେ then ତାପରେ ମୁଁ ଜାଣିଲି କି open mics କରିବାକୁ ପଡେ ମୁଁ କହିଲି ଆମ ସିଟିରେ ତ ନାହିଁ ତ ବାହାରେ କାଲକାଟାରେ ଗୋଟେ କମେଡି କ୍ଲବ ଥିଲା ତାଙ୍କୁ କହିଲି ତ ସେମାନେ ଆସିଲେ ଏଇଠି ସମସ୍ତେ ଟ୍ରାଭେଲ କରିକି ଆସିଲେ ଏଠି ଗୋଟେ ଓପନ ମାଇକ୍ କଲେ ଆମେ ବି ପାର୍ଟିସିପେଟ କଲୁ ତାପରେ ଯେହେତୁ ଭଲ ଡିସେଣ୍ଟ କଲି ତ କହିଲେ କି why don't you manage this ତ ମୁଁ କହିଲି okay I'll manage the scene but ମତେ ଆସେ ହିଁ କଣ କହିଲେ ନା ଶିଖିଯିବୁ ବ୍ୟସ୍ତ ହନା ତ next 1 year ଶିଖିଲି ମାନେ କଣ ସେ open mics is a rigorous I think Malaya will tell you better about it when he tells open mics are very important because you test your material there and then you take it to shows ତ ମାନେ ଏଟା briefly ମୁଁ ବହୁତ କହିଦେଲି so later then we started the scene and because it is not possible to go to Delhi Mumbai and do open mic and come back and to just do 5 minutes 6 minutes of a slot and come back है ना serious ତାହେଲେ ବି ଯାଇଛି ମୁଁ ରାୟପୁରରୁ ନାଗପୁର ଯାଇଛି ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱରରୁ ରାୟପୁର ଯାଇଛି open mic ପାଇଁ ହେଲା କାଲି ଯାଇଥିଲି କାଲକାଟାରେ open mic ଥିଲା କରିକି ଏବେ ବି କରୁଛେ but ମାନେ it depends it's always better to have a scene here ना ମାନେ ତମ ନିଜ circuit ର comics Malaya wouldn't have been an Odia stand-up comedian if है ना the scene wouldn't have been built here କାହିଁକିନା situation ଥାନ୍ତା ତା ଉପରେ କି ମତେ ତ ତାଙ୍କ ଭଳିଆ ହିଁ ହବାର
प्लेटफॉर्म
ଅଛି
नहीं
ନିଜର
तो
କିଛି
and platform
plus you follow them na like I followed them जाकिर भाई हेले विश्व हेला केनी हेला तो मु देखली कि मते if I want to stand at that podium where they are then I have to do Hindi or English
Hindi.
but Malay thought different Malay आइला कहला कि मु ओडिया रे करिया चाहूची के मु कर परिबी we were like yeah sure any language is fine and then he was so good in Odia he never tried Hindi ever right मतलब हिंदी खराब सेटा अलगा कथा but yeah so that is it that's about how the scene came into being and how it has been benefiting all of us so it was so what I did was for the long term benefit of the scene and my own convenience also kind of ke jibo college रे थली btech रे थली attendance दरकार 75% actually MBA रे भी सेया थिला that's why it's always better to not travel have a scene here have an audience base here that's how
In your
Bhubaneswar
own
comedy
backyard.
scene happened
Yep.
We can write a whole thesis कि केमती 70% maintain करलो BTech और MBA रे. That will be a different discussion altogether.
How 75% attendance was the main reason why comedy scene was built.
Yes.
Barsha, what about you?
So I started comedy way too late, not as early as Satyabrat bhai and Malaya bhai. They were OGs at that same when I entered. So both stand-up dekhe throughout the lockdown. That only made me feel like not to get into depression. So I used to watch a lot of stand-up comedians. कि oh अच्छा एमती हो जाए, but I had no idea कि भुवनेश्वर रे हो जी किसी पता नहीं केमिति मु out of social life थी ना कौन थी I had no idea about it. जब जॉब करवा स्टार्ट कली I got this open mic notification of a different scene in Bhubaneswar comedy countdown. So I just registered एमती casually मुझे हाँ नहीं मैं तो बहुत registration मुझे करे मुझको जाएगी तो एमती कर देली registration. But I don't know what happened. November I guess first open mic थिला मोरो मो फ्रेंड्स मते फोर्स कले कि तू जा तू कर you have to do. So मते घरु नहीं की गले पूरा मु रेडी भी नथिली. But Sedam College, that was my first open mic, and I'm like, okay, I did it. I did good. I guess Malaya bhai thile mo first mic. Then second was comedy highway re pali. Then I did a lot of mic. Then the urge to make people laugh, that is therapeutic because I was a pediatric therapist, so I also need therapy after therapizing a lot of kids. So making people laugh through stand up, when people laugh at my joke, even about my stupidity on the stage, then that makes me feel like chalo mu nije jo bhi mental state mein hai, I can make 10 more people laugh because I am writing something. I am like cultivating that joke inside my room. And the same goes with me making videos. Me like लोक आसंदी जितने लोक भी ऑडियंस आसंदी ସେମାନେ ଆସନ୍ତି ହୋଲ ଡେ ଡିପ୍ରେସ ଥାନ୍ତି ହୋଲ ଡେ ଫ୍ରଷ୍ଟ୍ରେଟ ଥାନ୍ତି ମୋ ଷ୍ଟୋରି ଦେଖିବେ କି ମୋ ଭିଡିଓସ ଦେଖିବେ ଆଚ୍ଛା ଚलो ହସଦେବେ କିଛି ଟାଇମ ହସଦେବେ ତ ଇଏ କରିବେ ତ ଦ୍ୟାଟ ଇଜ व्हाट କି ମାଇ ଇନ୍ସପିରେସନ ଇଜ ମାଇ ଅଡିଏନ୍ସ କି ସେମାନଙ୍କର ଖୁସି ଦ୍ୟାଟ ଇଜ ମାଇ ଇନ୍ସପିରେସନ ଅଲସୋ ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ କହିବାକୁ ଗଲେ କି ମୁଁ ବି କାଇଣ୍ଡ ଅଫ ଏମତି ମୁଁ ଟିକେ ସେଲ୍ଫିଶ so I derive my happiness from their happiness. That is one selfish thing which I'm doing. So that's
Amazing. Malaya bhai, what about you? तमर तो मास्टर्स थिला PhD भी चलथिला PhD रे busy schedule काढी time केमती करलो why?
So things became little bit of sudden. It was very sudden actually. Actually Satyabrat is my childhood friend. ठीक अछि. तो मु तारा पोस्ट एरिया देखि था ताको मु इंस्टा रे फॉलो करे तो मु देखिली ये शोज एरिया करूची दिस एंड दैट he was not funny at that time and obviously but ये कौन एमती what is that kind of thing and people used to say me कि I have a funny accent and all I could be something they used to compare me with Popo Pom Pom and all so I thought of कि this and that this that तो मु ताको अनफॉलो मार देली कि I can't see him as a stand-up comedian all मु unfollow मार देली ठीक अछि so that is my friend Vishal is there a fellow comic and he did a few open mics in Cuttack okay so he was the one who pushed me into this कि ना तू करि परिबु तो मोर प्रथम ओपन माइक गोटे मिक्स ओपन माइक थिला जोड़ा खंडगिरी रे थिला तो मु जाईथिली ସେଠି କଲି ଭଲ କିଲ୍ ହେଲା, ଇଟ୍ ୱାଜ ଭେରି ଗୁଡ ଏକ୍ସପିରିଏନ୍ସ। ସୋ ତାପରେ ତ ଦେଖ ଜିନିଷ, ତାପରେ ଆମେ ଗଲୁ ତା ଆଗରୁ ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି ଆମେ ଯାଇଥିଲୁ, ତା ଆଗରୁ ନା ତା ପରେ ପ୍ରତ୍ୟୁଷ ଚବେ କହି ଗୋଟେ କମେଡିଆନ ଅଛି, ତାର ଗୋଟେ
ପ୍ରତ୍ୟୁଷ
ଶୋ
ଚବେ।
ପଡିଥିଲା ବୋକା କ୍ୟାଫେରେ ମାଷ୍ଟର କ୍ୟାଣ୍ଟିନ। ହଁ, ତ ଇଟ୍ ୱାଜ ଅର୍ଗାନାଇଜ ବାଇ କମେଡି ହାଇୱେ, ଆଣ୍ଡ କମେଡି ହାଇୱେ ୱାଜ ଅର୍ଗାନାଇଜ ସତ୍ୟ, ଯୋଉଟା କି ମୁଁ ଜାଣିନଥିଲି। ତ ଆମେ ଆଜ ଏ ଅଡିଏନ୍ସ, ମୁଁ ବିଶାଲ, ମୋର ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ସାଙ୍ଗ, ଆମେ 3 ଜଣ ଯାଇଥିଲୁ as audience।
କେମିତି ଜାଣିଥାନ୍ତୁ, ଅନଫଲୋ କରିଦେଇଥିଲୁ ବା।
ତ ଆମେ ଅଡିଏନ୍ସ ହିସାବରେ ଯାଇଥିଲୁ, ତ ମୁଁ ଦେଖିଲି ଏ ପିଲାଟାକୁ ତ ମୁଁ ଚିହ୍ନିଛି, ଆମ ଛୁଆବେଳ ସାଙ୍ଗ, ଯିଏ ବି କରେ this and that। ତ ତା ସହିତ ଆମେ ସେଦିନ କଥା ହେଲୁ କି ଆମକୁ ବି କରିବାକୁ ଇଚ୍ଛା ଅଛି, ଆମେ କରିପାରିବୁ କି ନାହିଁ। ତ ମୋର ସେକେଣ୍ଡ ଓପନ ମାଇକ୍, ମୋର ସେକେଣ୍ଡ ଓପନ ମାଇକ୍ ଟା କମେଡି ହାଇୱେ ର ଫର୍ଷ୍ଟ ଓପନ ମାଇକ୍ ଥିଲା, ଯୋଉଟା ମୁଁ ଯାଇଥିଲି ଆଉ ଓଡିଆରେ କରିଥିଲି, ଆଣ୍ଡ ଏଭ୍ରିଥିଙ୍ଗ ଇଜ ନାଓ ମାନେ ଯାହା ଯୋଉଠି ପହଞ୍ଚି। ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ ହେଲା କି ମାନେ ଏଇ ଜିନିଷ ଟା ମୁଁ ବହୁତ ଆଗରୁ ଜାଣି ମାନେ ରିୟଲାଇଜ କରିଛି। ଜିନିଷ ହେଲା କି ସତ୍ୟ ସିନ୍ କୁ ନେଇକି ଯେତେ ସେ କରିଛି, ଠିକ ଅଛି, ସେ ଯେମିତି ବି ଥାଉ, ମାନେ କିଛି ଥାଉ ନଥାଉ, ତା ପର୍ସନାଲ ଲାଇଫ ହଉ କି ତାର ପ୍ରଫେସନାଲ ଲାଇଫ ହଉ, ତାର ଯେମିତି ବି ଥାଉ, ଠିକ ଅଛି, କିନ୍ତୁ ସିନ୍ ପାଇଁ ସେ ଯାହା କରିଛି କାଇଣ୍ଡ ଅଫ ଲାଇକ ମାନେ କାଇଣ୍ଡ ଅଫ ତାକୁ କଣ କୁହନ୍ତି, ଆଉ ମୁଁ କହିପାରୁନି,
Commendable.
ସାଧା ଭାଷାରେ ଟିକେ କହି ହୁଏନି।
Commendable.
ଚଳିବ ଚଳିବ, ସାଧା ଭାଷା ହଉ।
ହଁ, ମାନେ
ବୁଝିଗଲି।
ପୁରା ସିନ୍ ପାଇଁ ହଁ,
Prostanajaniya.
ମାନେ ତା ଯୋଗୁରୁ, ତା ଯୋଗ ତା ତା ଯୋଗୁରୁ ହିଁ ଆମ ଭଳିଆ କେତେଟା ପିଲା ମାନେ ଚଢିଛନ୍ତି, ଆଉ ସେ ସିଡି ତିଆରି କରିଛି ଆଉ,
थैंक्स
ହେଲା
मैन,
କି ନାଇଁ।
सो स्वीट। वेरी रेयर,
କିନ୍ତୁ
वेरी रेयर मलय मेरा तारीफ करते हुए।
Yeah.
So yeah, you can put
Yeah.
this part. You can put this part. I'll reshare.
ଏଇଟା ଆମର କେମିତି ଚାଲୁଛି, ମାନେ we can't say anything ତ, ମାନେ ପୁରା
ହଁ,
ମାନେ
Unfiltered,
ମାନେ
unfiltered.
ଅନଫିଲ୍ଟର୍ଡ ଭାଷା କହିବାକୁ
I
କିଛି
can
ନାହିଁ।
alter, I can, ହଁ, ପର୍ସନାଲ ଲାଇଫ ରେ ବିଧୁଆ ଲୋକଟା ହେଲା ସତ୍ୟ, ହେଲା କି ନାଇଁ।
This we should not
मलय भाई
have
केबे
this.
फॉलो बैक
बस खाली
केबे
वेट
कलो
करथिला
सत्यव्रत को
अप्रूवल पे 88 रखथिला आनी के हला तळु आनी के 8 रखथिला केला अप्रूवल टा दियो
ବେଧୁଆ ଲୋକଟା, ବଟ୍ when it come to
Love fun.
comedy and all, he is ମାନେ ସେ ତ କରିଦେଇଛି, ଆଉ ସେଇଥିରେ ସବୁ ଯାହା ଚଳୁଛନ୍ତି। ଆଉ ଆମେ ସିଏ ଗୋଟେ ମେନ୍ ବ୍ରାଞ୍ଚ ଟା, ଆମେ ସବ ବ୍ରାଞ୍ଚ ସବୁ, ଆଉ ସେଇଠି ଯାହା ଯାହା
Aloe vera.
से बहुत बेसी से
Aloe
बहुत
vera.
से बहुत बेसी कहि दोछि ठीक अछि टेक्निकली अब कहीं से कहि थी तो आई शुड एड्रेस दिस दैट ओडिया स्टैंड अप को नहीं मैं बहुत स्केप्टिकल थिलु कहीं ना हमें 2016 रो एग्जिस्ट करू सीन रे वी हैवंट हैड ओडिया कॉमिक्स ठीक अछि और से जो ओपन माइक कथा कहूछि से मते से जोरा से कहला ना प्रतिष्ठा पर शो थिला से कहला मु भी करिया चाहूछि आ पुण तर फॉलो कला बदे तापरे ना पुण तर फॉलो कल ना
ଭଲ କଲି।
ସେଇଟା କହ ହଁ କହିଲା ଏବେ ତ ଆସିବି ଫଲୋଟା କରିଦିଏ ହେଲା ତ ମୁଁ କହିଲି ଆସେ ਪਰ ମୁଁ ସ୍କେପ୍ଟିକାଲ ଥିଲି କି କଣ କରିବ ମଳୟ କାହିଁକିନା ଛୁଆ ବେଳେ ନର୍ସରୀରେ we had studied together right ନର୍ସରୀ ପ୍ରି ପ୍ରାଇମେରୀ ତ ତେବେ ସେ ଆଚ୍ଛା ସେ ତେବେ ବହୁତ ଅସନା ପିଲାଟା ଥିଲା ହେଲା ନାକରୁ ଶୁଣ ଶୁଣ ନାକରୁ କାଢିକି ନା ଦିନେ କହୁଛି କି ଏଇଟା ବହୁତ ଭଲ ଥାଏ ଖା ମୁଁ ଖାଇଲି ମତେ ବି ଲୁଣିଆ ଲୁଣିଆ ଲାଗିଲା ଭଲ ଲାଗିଲା ସେଇଠୁ ମୁଁ ଜାଣିଲି କି ଏଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ଥାଏ ହେଲା ଖାଇବାର ଲୁଣ କମ ଥିଲେ ଏଇ ସବୁ ଶିଖେଇଛି ମତେ ତ ମୁଁ କହିଲି
Yeah.
ଠିକ ଅଛି ବଳେ ବଳେ କାହିଁକିନା କ୍ରିକେଟ ବି ଖେଳୁଥିଲୁ ମୁଁ ସମର ଭେକେସନରେ ଯେବେ ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱର ଆସେ କ୍ରିକେଟ ଖେଳୁ ମାଡଗୋଳ ଲାଗିକି ଏ ଘରକୁ ପଳାଏ ତାର ହେଲା
क्रिकेट से कनेक्ट नथा है ये कनेक्ट टा अलगा ना क्रिकेट से
ଏଇଟା ଅଲଗା
कनेक्ट
ଏଇଟା
नथा
ପୁରା
है
ଲାଇଫ ଲେସନ ଶିଖେଇଲା ନା ଡାଲିରେ
यस
ଲୁଣ କମ ଅଛି ଲୁଣ ପାଉନ
Gee, I just had
ଗାନ୍ଧିଜୀଙ୍କୁ
my.
ଗାନ୍ଧିଜୀଙ୍କୁ ଯଦି ଜଣା
Yeah.
ଥାନ୍ତା ଗାନ୍ଧିଜୀ ଯଦି ଜାଣିଥାନ୍ତେ କି ଗୋଟେ ଲୁଣ ଏଇଠି ବି ମାରି ହବା ସେ କଣ ଦାଣ୍ଡି ମାରିଛେ ବାହାରିଥାନ୍ତେ ସାଙ୍ଗ
ବड़े भाई म्यूट
ଆଜି ତ
ହେଇଗଲେ।
ମଳେ ଦେଖାଇ ନାହାନ୍ତି ନା ସିଏ महात्मा इफ महात्मा हाउ आई मेट योर महात्मा करी ଗୋଟେ सीरीज बने अच्छा तो ये फॉलो कला ଆଉ ଆସିଲା ସେ ଓପन ମାଇକ ରେ ମୁଁ କହୁଛି କଣ କରିବ ବେ କଣ କରିବ ଠିକ ଅଛି ଯେମିତି ବହୁତ ସାରା ଫର୍ଷ୍ଟ ଟାଇମର୍ସ ଥାନ୍ତି ଯୋଉମାନେ ଆସିକି ଟ୍ରାଏ କରନ୍ତି ଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡ ଅପ୍ କରିବାର and they don't do good which is okay right मळे म्यूट ना हो तू तो वाइफ रा कथा सब कुछ हाँ
At
so
least he
see
has one.
okay if I were Muslim I would have had 4
But you are
so
not.
so
Nice.
ये आइला मु कहली हम 5 मिनट मिले प्रति एक्ट को बुझलु प्रणीत ओपन माइक रे so everybody gets one slot of 5 minutes so he said I want to extend I want to do 6 minutes I'm like okay I'm hosting even if you bomb man जदी भी तू माने एपट सेपट हे गला मु मैनेज कर देबे ऑडियंस भी बहुत थिला से दिन ये गला स्टेज रे आउ जो किल करी छी हैला कोन तार गोटे ऑब्जर्वेशन थिला ओवरसाइज शर्ट ऊपर हैला ओवरसाइज टी शर्ट कोट गोटे आनिथिला ता ऊपर and so crazy that particular set was आउ से करूनी से बेटा but that remains one of my favorite bits ଆମେ ତଳେ ତୁ ବିଶ୍ୱାସ କର ମାନେ ଯଦି ସେଦିନ ଭିଡିଓ ହେଇଥାନ୍ତା ଇଏ ତ ଦେଖି ପାରୁଥିବ କାହିଁକି ଇଏ ଷ୍ଟେଜ ରେ ଥିଲା ମୁଁ ତଳେ ଗଡିକି ହସୁଛି ହେଲା and ଆମର ଗୋଟେ କମନ ଫ୍ରେଣ୍ଡ ସଲୋନି she was there as a bringer ठीक है प्रणीत सलोनी was there as my bringer मतलब I took her along कि चाले देखिବୁ କରିକି
सलोनी
तो सीए तो भाई हसी हसी सीए भी हाँ सीए भी तले पड़ी गलानी मु भी तले पड़ी गलिनी हैला गड्डी गड्डी ताको डाकिली स्टेज मैम से बोलेला स्टेज रो मु कहली वाओ दैट वाज माय फ्रेंड Malaya from childhood who taught me that mucus is edible है ना
Nice.
that was how he got induced to this and जब तुम कहली कि ओडिया stand up can happen on a massive platform and there is enough audience to consume it सेटा हमें सेदना जानलु so that's where Malaya Bishal Riten bhai they kick started I think that was the inception of comedy
you can now plan to invite Pahu Pampam on your comedy eye within stand up
actually
he will definitely get 5 minutes of a spot.
I will be very honest about this thing. Papu Pampam is kind of my inspiration and all, and I used to watch his videos non-stop when I was around 10th or 11th, and I was to appreciate every video of us and mimic him in school, and my friends used to appreciate what you're doing very good, you're doing very good mimic and all. So these are kind of very nice memories about Papu Pampam, and he's kind of inspiration. Some people don't consider him as a comedian and all this and that. So, but he's a kind of inspiration.
Everything that makes a person, everything that makes like people laugh, I consider it as comedy. Let it be mimicry, let it be through video, let it be music, anything that makes people laugh. Because Papu Pampam has this episodes of that Adalat wala what that courtroom wala.
जहाँ कोई भी सच होता है.
I would excuse me.
One of my favorite because
excuse me.
Because
classic. That is classic.
ଏବେ ତ ଆଜିକାଲି କି dinner ମାନେ କରୁନୁ ବାପା ମାଙ୍କ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ but at that time ଆମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ବସିକି ଖାଉଥିଲୁ ବାପା ମାମା that was the only thing that was playing on TV and I used to have
so in short words in short words Kapil of Odisha right
yeah
तार ଗୋଟେ डायलॉग ଥିଲା
that aura he has that whatever
continue lag होची तार ଗୋଟେ डायलॉग ଥିଲା ମନେ ଅଛି ଚାର ଜଣଙ୍କର ଯେତଲା ଛେଚା ଟେଳୁ ଡାଙ୍ଗ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ how he came with the name
रामायण रो पैरोडी करथिला किए देखिछ रामायण रे रावण हेतला
देखछि जो पर्दा पड़ी
what writing that is proper good writing है ना
से गोटे रामायण पैरोडी करथिला आ गोटे से गणेश सहित गोटे पैरोडी करथिला जोटा की माने इट वाज काइंड ऑफ वेरी नाइस
मलय तोर करंट पड़े लगी
मोले भाई हैप्पी डेंट खाओ की
Nice, nice.
ଏତିକି ଲାଇଟ୍ ଚଳିବ?
ଚଳିବ ତମ ପାଇଁ ଚଳିବ। ମୁହଁଟା ଏମିତି ପାଖକୁ ଆଣି ବ୍ରାଇଟନେସ୍ ବଢେଇ ଦିଅ। ଏ ହାଇଲାଇଟ୍ ଲାଇଟ୍।
ବାସ୍ ବାସ୍
But
ବାସ୍।
ହଁ
but
emojis.
we in Odia comedy, everyone who has taken an idea, we all derived some of the characters, even though sometimes when I need some ideation or something for the particular Odia thing, because ଏବେ ବି ମୁଁ ମଝିରେ ମଝିରେ ବହୁତ ଟ୍ରଲ୍ ହେଇଯାଏ ଯେତେବେଳେ ମୁଁ କହେ କି ତମେ ଏମିତି କଣ ହିନ୍ଦୀ ଭାଷା ବି ମଝିରେ ପୁରେଇ ଦଉଛ। ମୁଁ କହିଲି ଭାଇ ମୁଁ ଲାଙ୍ଗୁଏଜ କନଫ୍ୟୁଜ, ମୁଁ 3ଟା ଲାଙ୍ଗୁଏଜ ଏକା ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ଗପେ। when I call I talk in Hindi, ଘରେ ଓଡ଼ିଆରେ କଥା ହୁଏ, ବାକି ବାହାରେ ନର୍ମାଲି ହିନ୍ଦୀରେ କଥା ହୁଏ। ଲୋକମାନେ ଭାବନ୍ତି ଭାଇ ଆକୁ ଓଡ଼ିଆ ଆସେ ନା ହିନ୍ଦୀ ଆସେ ନା ଇଂଲିଶ ଆସେ। ମୁଁ କହିଲି ଭାଇ ମତେ ସବୁ ଆସେ, କିନ୍ତୁ ମତେ ଯଦି ଏତେ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କ ସହିତ କଥା ହବାର ଥିବ ମୁଁ ଜାଣିପାରିନି ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟ କୋଉ ଲାଙ୍ଗୁଏଜରେ କଥା ହେବି। ତ फर्स्ट लैंग्वेज स्कूल रे कहबे हम हिंदी आसछु, बट दो इन लाइक ओडिया कॉमेडी वाला कथा रहला पप्पू हमको मींस लाइक ओजी ऑफ लाइक एवरी
If we go notch up,
इंस्पिरेशन जेटा कहबे।
if we go notch up and in the past, Joy.
Joy.
yes
हाँ जॉय
beautiful ଜୟ
बोला।
ତାର ଗୋଟେ
ବ୍ରଜଦାସ
ହସିଆ ଷ୍ଟାଇଲ ଟା ମୁଁ
those are
କରିପାରେ।
gems.
So
Okay, so ଏବେ ସତ୍ୟ କହିଥିଲା କି like internet has become affordable, data affordable 2016 ରୁ ଏବେ compare करले, correct? So we have seen content ଟା democratize ହେଇଛି, but everyone with a camera can make content, but still comedy is like an art form, correct? So how do you differentiate comedy as an art form? केमती देखो, like generally in art like singing or dancing, you train, you prepare. So this is very important because I want to know, especially from like Barsha, you have been a woman stand-up, that too in Bhubaneswar. Relatively, as compared to Mumbai or Bangalore, I'm seen at not that big, but still as a woman in stand-up, how you see, and that too coming to
But
Satyabrat,
you know
you
what?
have been an entrepreneurial journey,
You know what?
a comedy
If
highway.
it's not better than those cities, and if it's not bigger than those cities that you stated, it is better. You know why?
Agreed.
Because there people are frustrated a lot. So they will only go to spend money on comedy only when somebody big comes, because see now they have just got one weekend. You understand, right? Bangalore, Mumbai, the cities that you are talking about, metropolitan cities where there's a lot of IT culture and all. You know, the students of our age group have just become employees, and you know they have the money, but they don't know what to do
where to spend.
on a weekend. कितना पार्टी कर आदमी कितना पार्टी कर लेगा ना? हाउस पार्टी भी कर लिया, बाहर जाके नाच भी लिया, इंस्टाग्राम पे सबको बता भी दिया कि बहुत मजा कर ली वीकेंड टा। बट तू मजा करूଛୁ कि तते गोटे आर्ट फॉर्म तू यूट्यूब रे देखुछु जणंकु तते भल लागिला, नाउ यू आर विलिंग टू स्पेंड x amount of money for that person, which is mostly those people who have more views. That's why you will see this bigger comedians sell better in those cities. But when it come to open mics, which is when it come to the local pillars of that city, they're not selling. कितने open mic cancel हुए ना हमारे बेंगलोर है लाइक।
Even Malaya भारो
काहीं देखिए जब तोर वीडियो इधर भलो नहीं नले भलो व्यूज नहीं, स्टार पावर नहीं तोर, तो काहीं देखिए।
I'll tell one thing. So there are a lot of, as you stated, gender bias, that female comic. So there were a lot of female who came into the scene, who did mics, and then they went. So तबले मु initially start करने, that the same thing, the same thought were also there in their mind कि हाँ आसिबो दीदी ना mic करिबो जाना नथिला कि 2021 रा 23 रा रही जीवो shit ही रही गला।
That's why we have stopped considering Barsha as a female.
Yeah.
only you.
So when I say
Okay,
कि, bro, I have issues, I have problem, I have mood swings. They are like, तेरा क्या mood swings? तेरे तो मुझे भी लगवाना है हमको. They legit say this. Okay.
Transplant
करूछु.
करूछु. Transplant करूछु. मो छुट्टी पैसा न खर्च करी के मो तार निशा लगे. अन्ना तो मैंने एटा पॉडकास्ट रे कथा देली हला दिने लगे देबी.
Bro, I'm not putting it here.
But anyway,
I
you
have
were
a life
asking
to
how.
live.
I think Pranit was asking
Yeah.
how stand-up is different as an art form from
You
other art forms.
don't need training for that, actually. Yeah, that's what he asked.
है ना?
But
So
sir,
what
continue,
other art?
continue.
So what I think, if I can break it down to what he was asking, for particular art form we need training. Just like dance, we need training, or for music we need training. But for comedy, what is it actually? So that's what comedy is, totally your thinking, which I feel that it's totally your thinking process. That in a situation just like funeral, I'll say, I have put on a video about funeral. That you are upset that someone died, everyone is crying, but still your brain functions in a different way. What can be the funny thing that comes around while someone is having their own funeral? So we think differently. To be honest, every comedian has a different level of thinking. You think in this base, we think in that base. कि इससे क्या funny निकल सकता है यार? इसमें breakup हो गया, दोस्त का सांगोरा breakup हो गया. Funny कौन बाहरी परिबो एठू? So every time outside I'm घरे आसिकी भाबू. And I guess this is my answer. I don't know. माने सत्यव्रत भाई और मलय भाई agree करिवे कि नहीं? तो एटा कौन funny बाहरी परिबो?
There is nothing to agree or disagree. It's all about your opinion and all. Okay. People can have there is nothing to agree disagree on these things and all. ମୋ ଅନୁସାରେ ମୁଁ କହୁଛି ମୋ ଅନୁସାରେ comedy is an art form which can't be taught actually.
Yeah, that's what my point.
People will disagree with that. କିନ୍ତୁ ତମେ funny ଅଛ you are ହେଲା କି ନାଇଁ, ଆଉ ତମେ ଭଲ writer ଅଛ ହେଲା, you can be funny too. ବୁଝି ହେଲା ତ, according to your writing and all. A lot of comedians are there which are writing so brilliantly and funny, and some are funny, the writing is average, but they are in market because they are funny.
କିନ୍ତୁ ତମେ
delivery ହଁ
writing ଆଉ delivery ଦିଟା ଜିନିଷ ନା ମାନେ
ବାସ୍ ହଁ କାହିଁକି ନା ମୁଁ ଯୋଉଟା ବି କରୁଛି, ମୁଁ ଆଉ କିଏ ମୋ କଣ୍ଟେଣ୍ଟ ଟା କହିବ ସେଟା ଲାଭ ଆସିବନି। ମୁଁ ଜାଣିଛି କି ମୋର ଷ୍ଟ୍ରଙ୍ଗ ପଏଣ୍ଟ ଟା କୋଉଟା ଅଛି। ତ ଏକ୍ଜାକ୍ଟଲି ଆଜ ଏ ଆର୍ଟ ଫର୍ମ ଆମେ ଏଇଟାକୁ କଲଚର କରିପାରିବା ବାରମ୍ବାର ଓପନ ମାଇକ୍ ସେରିକା ଯାଇକି ଅଲଗା ଅଲଗା ଅଡିଏନ୍ସ ଆଗରେ କରିକି। ଆଉ ମୁଁ ସେତେବେଳେ ଖୁସି ହେବି ଯେତେବେଳେ ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ 20 ବର୍ଷ ପିଲାକୁ ବି ହସେଇ ପାରୁଛି, ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ 50 ବର୍ଷ ଲୋକଟାକୁ ବି ହସେଇ ପାରୁଛି। That is the only thing which I can say that as a comedy artist I am successful. କିନ୍ତୁ ମତେ ଲାଗେ ନା କି ଏଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ପଢେଇ ହବ। ମତେ ପିଲା DM କରନ୍ତି କି ଭାଇ ମତେ କମେଡି କରିବା ଅଛି ଟିକେ ଶିଖେଇ ଦିଅ, ମୁଁ ରିପ୍ଲାଇ ହିଁ ଦିଏ ନା। So it's just like that.
Common ଦେଖିଲେ, like if you have a capability of framing a story and telling it and making it funny somehow, starting to end करी punch रे या फिर climax रोटे करी के,
exactly
then you are
from writing to delivery.
writing to delivery तमर writing भला थिले हैला, तमे टिके टाइम लागिबो to have the delivery। तमर जे delivery नाही, writing जत्ते भलो लेख it's not going to work।
writing भलो थिले automatic जेमदी भाबितो से आंसर delivery हेइ जो ना थोड़े ना।
exactly
Abhishek Upamanyu is not a genius writer, but
exactly
he is a genius in terms of what way should I deliver,
and the accent,
same thing, delivery, accent, so and plus I believe जैसे इसने पूछा ना प्रणीत ने कि what makes it different, what makes stand up different as an art form. I think stand up is the art form of the intelligent, and by intelligent I don't mean just the performer but the audience also.
exactly
उस रूम में
audiences,
उस रूम में जहाँ कॉमेडी हो रहा है, जो रूम रे कॉमेडी होउची, that entire room has to be in the same wavelength, in the same mindset, with the same data, with the same information to accept everything, है ना?
The same thing happened with me
exactly
in a meeting. UK audience was there, Indian मतलब UK stakeholders were there, Indians were there. ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ line ଟେ କହିଦେଲି, इंडियन वाला हंस देले यूके वाला नहीं हाँ ओके सेम थिंग हैपेंड
Yeah,
सेमाने
exactly.
सेमाने କଥା ହେଇକି ହସୁଛନ୍ତି ଆମେ
Yeah,
that's the thing
that's where when the audience has some audience has no knowledge
କଣ
about general
କରୁଥିଲୁ ତାଙ୍କୁ
general knowledge. So when
ତାଙ୍କୁ କଣ
political
କରୁଥିଲୁ
jokes has been
କଣ କରୁଥିଲୁ କଣ ତାଙ୍କ ସହିତ
joke ଟା କଣ ଥିଲା ପଚାରୁଛନ୍ତି?
ଇଂଲିଶ ଅଡିଏନ୍ସ ସହିତ ତୁ କରୁଥିଲୁ କ୍ରେଡିଟ କାର୍ଡ ବିକୁଥିଲୁ
ଜୁମ ରେ ଆଗା ଥିଲା ନର୍ମାଲ ମିଟିଂ ଅଫିସ
Oh.
ମିଟିଂ
ଜୁମ ରେ ବିକି ଦଉଛୁ ଭଲ
ଅଫିସ ମିଟିଂ
ଏଇ ଯେ ଶଳା ପେଟ୍ରୋଲ ପମ୍ପ ରେ କଲର ଧରିକି ବିକି ପାରୁନାହାନ୍ତି ଜୁମ ରେ ବିକି ଦଉଛୁ
Bro, we are
next
recording.
reel. Next
Next
reel.
question,
it's okay
please.
it's okay he'll cut it he's a banker he knows how to
Pratik differentiates between retail banking and business banking, so he can't relate to retail banking.
अरे
I can't relate to any banking.
रिटेल
I am a
बैंकर
medico.
देखिचंदी
I do
a banker who saw money transaction and fist transaction in same day on same day Satyabrat Mahapatra so next
That sounds
question
really bad.
So Satyabrat had trade in his CV, trading blows and trading cash. Then very good.
yeah
I don't know the terms. Can we speak human body?
sorry Satyabrat make a storyline for that you were sitting वो बैंक रे बसतिली गोटे लोकटे आइला
Cool.
सेल
हाँ तो अच्छा okay you want the story okay I'll keep it very short ମୁଁ ଯୋଉ ବ୍ରାଞ୍ଚ ରେ କାମ କରୁଥିଲି ସାଙ୍ଗମାନେ ହେଲା ସେଇଠି କଲେକ୍ସନ ଏଜେଣ୍ଟସ୍ ଥାନ୍ତି ସେମାନେ ଯାଆନ୍ତି ବାହାରକୁ ଆଉ ରାତିକୁ କଲେକ୍ଟ କରିକି ପଇସା ଆଣନ୍ତି ଯୋଉମାନେ ଗୋଟେ ଇଏମଆଇ ନବାର ଥାଏ ତାପରେ ସେମାନେ ଦିଅନ୍ତି ଆମର କ୍ୟାସିୟର କୁ ଯିଏ ମୋ ଅଣ୍ଡରରେ ଥିଲା ତା ସିଏ ପଇସା କଲେକ୍ଟ କରିକି ସେଟାକୁ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କରେ ପକାଏ ମୁଁ ଗଣିକି ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କରେ ତାଲା ପକାଏ ଏତିକି ଥିଲା ରାତିର କାମ ତ ଯୋଉମାନେ ଠିକ ସେ ଇଏମଆଇ କଲେକ୍ଟ କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କର ଗୋଟେ ଯେ ବସ୍ ଥିଲା ତାଙ୍କ ଡିପାର୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟ ମୋ ଡିପାର୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟ ନୁହେଁ କଲେକ୍ସନ ଡିପାର୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟ ସେଲ୍ସ ଡିପାର୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟ ଏରିଆ ହେଡ ନା କଣ ଏମିତି ସେ ଦିନ ଆସିଲା ସେ ଗୋଟେ ଗେଡୁଟା ହେଲା ଆଉ ଏଇ ସବୁ କଲେକ୍ସନ ଏଜେଣ୍ଟ ଗୁଡା ସବୁ ବେଶୀ ପାଠ ପଢୁନଥାନ୍ତି କଲେକ୍ସନ ଏଜେଣ୍ଟ ଗୁଡା ତ 10th 12th ଏଇ ଟାଇପ ର ମାନେ ବେସିକ ଏଜୁକେସନ ତା ଭିତରୁ କିଏ ସବୁ ଆର୍ମି ରିଜେକ୍ଟ ଯୋଉ ଆର୍ମିରେ ଯିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଥିଲେ ଛୋଟ ଛୋଟ ଜିନିଷ ରିଜେକ୍ଟ ହେଇଯାନ୍ତିନି ଯେମିତି ଦାନ୍ତର ଗ୍ୟାପ ଅଛି ରିଜେକ୍ଟ ହେଇଗଲା ଗୋଡ ଦିଟା ଏମିତି ମିଶୁନି ରିଜେକ୍ଟ ହେଇଗଲା କିନ୍ତୁ ବଡି ବିଲ୍ଡ ରଖିଛନ୍ତି ସେଭଳିଆ ଗୋଟେ ଡେଙ୍ଗା 6 ଫୁଟିଆଟେ ଥିଲା ହେଲା ନା ମତେ ମନେ ପଡୁନି ସିଏ ଠିଆ ଥିଲା ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ଏମିତି ଲାଇନ କରି ଶୋଧୁଥିଲା ନା ମନେ ପଡୁନି ତାର ଏଇ ଲୋକର ମନେ ପଡୁଛି ଆମ ଏରିଆ ହେଡ ର ମନେ ଅଛି ମତେ ନା ହେଲା ସେ ତାକୁ ଶୋଧୁଛି କହୁଛି चुतिया समझा मेरे को चुतिया समझा यहाँ पे 10 साल से इधर हूँ मैं सब कହୁଥିଲା ହେଲା कहला तुम सबको देखो गांड मार दूंगा ये कर दूंगा तुम सब कହୁଛି ଭାଇ ସେ ଥିଲା ସେ ଗୋଟେ କଳା ପିନ୍ଧିଥିଲା ହେଲା ଆଉ ମୁଁ ସେଇଠି ଅଛି ହେଲା ମୁଁ ମୋ କ୍ୟାବିନ ଟା ସେଇଠି କେବିନ ନୁହେଁ କ୍ୟୁବିକଲ ଟା ସେଇଠି ଡେସ୍କ ଟା ସେଇଠି ମୁଁ ମୋର ଚୁପଚାପ କାମ କରୁଛି ଭାଇ କୋଉଠୁ ଗୋଟେ ଆଇଲା ସେ ଗୋଟେ ଢାଇକିନି ତାକୁ ବାଡେଇ ଦେଲା ବେ କି ମାଡ ଜଣ ଅଟକାଉଛନ୍ତି ଅଟକେଇ ପାରୁନାହାନ୍ତି ଇଏ ବି ଏଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ବାଣ୍ଠୁଟା ହେଲା ଇଏ କହୁଛି ए छोड़ूंगा तेरा नौकरी गया से कहुଛି गया तू साले बाहर निकल इस ब्रांच से देख बाहर कौन वेट कर रहा है तेरा तू बाहर नहीं जा पाएगा ଏମିତି କରି କହୁଛି ହେଲା ସେ ଟେନସନ ରେ ଭାଇ ମୋ ପାଖରେ ଆସିକି ବସିଛନ୍ତି ଏରିଆ ହେଡ
That was the last day of Satyabrat.
ମୁଁ ଚୁପଚାପ କାମ କରୁଛି ହେଲା ମୁଁ ଚୁପଚାପ କାମ କରୁଛି ହେଲା କାମ କଣ କରୁଛି କାମ କରି ଆକ୍ଟିଂ କରୁଛି ମୁଁ କହ सर बैठिए ना सर क्या हुआ सर कुछ प्रॉब्लम हुआ क्या गॉसिप ଟା ନେବି
तू
ଭାଇ
बाहर
ସେଦିନ
मिल
ଡିସାଇଡ୍ କଲି ଭାଇ ତୁ ବାହାର ମିଲ୍ ମୁଁ ଭାଇ ସେ ପିଲାଟାକୁ 6 ଫୁଟିଆ ମୁଁ 6 ଫୁଟିଆଟାକୁ କହିଲି ଭୁଲ ନଣ୍ଡା ଦେଖିକି ବାଡେଇ ଦବନି ମୁଁ ଆଗେ ବାହାରେ
so bank ରୁ start କଲେ so next question is like this ki Satyabrat you had a stable job अच्छा unstable job but you had a job you can get into an easy job very easily you can thick money flow was good but you chose to pursue a passion and build a business out of it when I speak of business one day used to
well pay job I guess
so गोटे दिन ट्रेन में फेरथुले बरहमपुर यूज्ड टू से दिस लाइन कि next बार कार हबो तो everyone pointed towards you then you told a very emotional line to me कि मतलब झियो के दबो पैसा कहीं तो straight question to you भुवनेश्वर ओडिशा मार्केट रे केते पैसा अछि in for stand up are you willing to
No,
ठीक है एटा
the
ए
question
टाइम रे
काहे
आंसर
कि
करियो
no.
हां
The
प्रणीत
question is interesting because you have an entrepreneurial side B. Like you are working on Comedy Highway, the way you post, retweet, or plug in your Comedy Highway as an organization. I don't know, like how do you see, like at
like
least monetization केमती देखो
like don't
digital रे
say the
बेसी
money
पैसा और
yeah remember that
ना
day
सेम
ओडिशा कॉन्क्लेव वाला फोन करथिले कोन दरकार तुमको यू आस्क की स्टैंड अप करी हां ठीक है स्टैंड अप भेजियो ओके 4 जन को नै जी 5 जन को नै जी ओके 1 आवर शो ग्रेट आउ यू आस्क कॉमेडियो को एक्सपीरियंस मिलियो फोन रखियो इलु सो
हां सेटा तो बहुत होतला है ना
इन
At
एमिति
one point
सेक्टर
that
रे
was like Kilaki.
so how you define
एबे
the
जे देखे
monetization in stand
एबे
up comedy in Odisha yep हम
एबे
भाई
जे एक्सपीरियंस और एक्सपोजर ए वर्ड यूज कला मु पेड़ा कही फोन काट दूची पेड़ा हला कि पेड़ा दो मते
ना तो सुन मु 2016-17 रे जेतले सीन नथिला सेतेबेले तो एक्सपोजर पई हमें करदलु शोज काइना मोर कॉलेज थिला हम जान नथिली कि केते पैसा आसियार अछि आबे पैसा आसीबो केमती बुझुछु कथाडा लोक जानले तते तापर सिना डाकिबे तू घरे करूछु ना कोन स्टैंड अप की लोक आसी घरु टाणी कि जिवे है किछिटा तो फोटोज किछिटा वीडियोस थिबा दरकार कि यू आर डूइंग कॉलेज शोज यू आर डूइंग कॉर्पोरेट शोज राइट but then now that you have a video Malaya has a video it's doing great on YouTube though 2 videos now है ना I have one video Barsha has so many reels so now people refrain from asking कि सर exposure मिलेगा क्योंकि साले तुम्हारे पेज पे कितने likes हैं कितने फॉलोअर है तुम मुझे एक्सपोजर दे दोगे और मेरे कितने हैं देखो है ना earlier we were in a very different situation right where we needed the exposure badly which is like 4 years back pre-pandemic ru bhi avri 2 varsh agu tapare hame pandemic of course spoiled the business for a lot of us है ना but that's fine I mean we are growing and we are growing exponentially ଆଉ ତୁ ଯୋଉ ପଚାରିଲୁ କେତେ ପଇସା ଅଛି କମେଡି ରେ ସେଟା ତ ଭାଇ ଆଉ 2 ବର୍ଷ ପରେ ଜଣା ପଡିବ
एग्जैक्टली
ହଁ ଏବେ ଆମେ ଯୋଉ ପଏଣ୍ଟ ରେ
When
ଅଛୁ
same
ଏଟା
question
ପୁରା threshold
been
ଏବେ
asked
ଯୋଉଠି
when
ଅଛୁ
I went to
threshold
yes
ହଁ
Varsha
ବର୍ଷା
वर्षा
so when I go to a family function, so they follow me and they see my reels. They are like कि भाई इतने brand promotions होची, उधर एक shows भी करूँ बाहर है. How much do you get? So there is a subtle answer for it. Enough to satisfy my needs, but not enough to buy a house. So basically what it is like enough to pay my rents, but not enough to buy a house.
yeah
So this is the threshold as of now. This is the range, but later on, like hoping, manifesting good, कि आपको बहुत भला जाओ और for every
see it's
people who are
different
trying to make
see it's different for different people in
for different
the
people,
comedy
yeah.
scene like Barsha makes reels so she gets money out of reels I don't make reels
No,
so I don't
not every time, bro. Don't say this. Come on. She's when Satyabrat
but you
says
get money
Barsha is
for
making
reels you
not
get
for making
brand
any.
work you
Yeah,
get brand work
endorsements.
for हाँ तो brand endorsement she does ठीक है we don't like me Malay we are very like almost
Excuse
Malay
me,
तो पूरी भी
Satyabrat, you do.
Malay
You do.
एक दो मिला है ठीक है but Malay
मिला तो है।
also makes content like something he'll say something है ना विशाल से तो किसी की there's another page
Malaya bhai is an old creator than me.
No
Malaya
select
bhai
कर
has
दो
gully comedy when I used
Gully comedy.
to watch back at that time and I was not creating anything.
By
That
proper
time my
vines.
friend used to share.
Good sketches.
Proper vines.
Good sketches.
So,
Good
yeah.
sketches. भले ही तादेर views न जाओ किंतु से at least लेखी के पकाऊ तो थिला Instagram रे
ଏବେ
बस सेती
ପକଉଛନ୍ତି।
କରିବାକୁ तो मो गांडी फाडुची मु तो करि पारनी आई That's why I
Satyabrat is
appreciate.
amazing.
Yeah, that's why I appreciate that these people are putting out content. ମୁଁ ମୋର ଗୋଟେ ୟୁଟ୍ୟୁବ ଭିଡିଓ ଛାଡିଥିଲି ତାକୁ ବି ପାଟ କାଟି 13-14ଟା ରିଲ ବନେଇଲେ ହେଲା ମୋର କିନ୍ତୁ
ଜିନିଷଟା ଏଇଟା ରହୁଛି ପ୍ରତୀକ ଦ ଥିଙ୍ଗ ଇଜ କି ମାର୍କେଟରେ ଏବେ ଟିକେ କମ୍ପିଟିସନ ଅଛି ବୁଝିହେଲା ତ ଟୁ ଗେଟିଂ ଶୋଜ କଲେଜ ଶୋଜ ହଉ କି ଆମର କୋଉଟା କର୍ପୋରେଟ
Corporate.
ଶୋଜ ହଉ କି ଏନି ଟାଇପ ଅଫ ଶୋଜ ହେଲା କିନ୍ତୁ ଜିନିଷ ହେଲା କି ଏଇ ମାର୍କେଟରେ we have to be understanding about a lot of things ହେଲା କି ନାଇଁ ମାନେ as everybody is a competitor as well as they are comics ବୁଝିହେଲା ତ ଆଉ ସମସ୍ତେ ସବୁ ଜିନିଷ ପାଇଁ ଲାଗିଛନ୍ତି ବୁଝିହେଲା ତ ଆଉ ଯେହେତୁ ଏଇଠି ଯୋଉମାନେ ପୁରୁଣା ଲୋକ ଗୁରା ଯୋଉମାନେ ଅଛନ୍ତି 4-5 ବର୍ଷ ହେଲା କରୁଛନ୍ତି and obviously they will hope money out of their art ବୁଝିହେଲା ତ ଆଉ ସେଥିପାଇଁ everything is justifiable actually ବୁଝିହେଲା ତ competition ଅଛି ଆଉ people are getting clear actually ମାନେ ଲୋକମାନେ ଏବେ ଟିକେ କଣ ସେଟା କ୍ଲିୟର ହେଇଗଲେଣି
whom to watch ଯୋଉଟା କହିଲିନି ବାଙ୍ଗାଲୋରରେ 50ଟା କମେଡିଆନ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆମର ଏଇଠି ମାନ 14ଟା ଅଛନ୍ତି ହେଲା ଗଣି ଯଦି କହିପାରିବ ମୁଁ ଆଇଡେଣ୍ଟିଫାଇ କରିବି 14ଟା ଅଛୁ 14ରୁ 10 ଜଣ ଯଦି ଶୋ ପକଉଛନ୍ତି ଆଟଲିଷ୍ଟ 20-30ଟା ଟିକେଟ ବିକ୍ରି ହଉଛି
ଓକେ
ତ ଏବେ ବାଙ୍ଗାଲୋର ବେଟର ନା ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱର ବେଟର
Bangalore is the shittiest place in whole earth. Man, I will rectify that my previous statement.
Pratik, post this reel, then go to Bangalore for work.
Hala. Not whole earth, whole existing universe.
କାହିଁକି
ଘଟଣା ଅଛି shittiest
କଣ ଘଟଣା ଅଛି
अरे ना personal हाँ good audience though Satya will agree with that good audience
take that offline
beautiful audience ମାନେ ଏତେ ଲୋକ ସେଇଠି ମାନେ ଫ୍ରଷ୍ଟେଡ ହେଇଯାନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କ ଲାଇଫ କୁ ନେଇକି ତାଙ୍କ କ୍ୟାରିୟର ଚଏସ କୁ ନେଇକି ତାଙ୍କ ସିଟି କୁ ନେଇକି ହେଲା ତାଙ୍କ ଟ୍ରାଫିକ କୁ ନେଇକି ଓଡିଆ ପିଲା ଦେଖିଦେଲେ କିଛି ଗୋଟେ କହୁଛି କଣ ହଉଛି ହଁ ପୁରା କୁଣ୍ଡେ କାଣ୍ଡେ ମାନେ ମୁଁ କହୁଛି ସତ୍ୟକୁ ମିନିମମ 5-10 ଜଣ ପିଲା ଡାକିବେ କି ଆମ ଘରେ ରହିଯାଉ ମତେ ଜଣେ ନେଇ ଯାଉଥିଲା ମୁଁ ରିଲାଇଜ କଲି କି ନା ମତେ ଯିବାର ନାହିଁ ତା କତିକି ମାନେ people are that kind of frustrated there like
proper Bangalorean are not upset proper
correct I agree with Barsha proper Bangalorean are not upset जे बाहर आसिकी आईटी जॉब वगैरह
proper yeah exactly they are okay we are having filter coffee are you what is our problem la
तो तांगा दुनिया रे खुशी
but good serious question like Bhubaneswar comedy scene re the other argument can be ki you can afford to stay in the scene because you have enough for your own sustenance maybe that could be one of the reason because if someone actually is good in content creation ta pakhre dilemma thibo ki how will I run my house how will I do this or should I pursue comedy jodi ta pakhre se dilemma thile how he or she will go ahead at least for Odisha's comedy scene
dilemma always comes from money I feel that
very good question question ଟା ପଚାରୁଛୁ ସେଟା ଡେଲି ସକାଳେ ଉଠିକି ଆମକୁ ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟ ଜିନିଷ ଆସେ ସେଟା short ରେ ଆସେ କଣ କରିବା ବେ but you see that is applicable only to me Barsha because see Malaya has a stable job most of the comedians here are not full time right we are मतलब नहीं लिया है तो वर्षा भी एबे वर्षा भी एबे मुझे जेतेले फ्रंट रो रे और ओपोस रे किछटा माने ये लीज बेसिस रे थिली so that was kind of employment only है ना तो I was like हाँ ठीक अछि I have stable income but now that there is no stable income plus there has been a major investment which is space which is Odisha's first comedy yeah so whatever savings I had put it there
the dilemma, I'll tell you, the thing is that the dilemma comes from when people think that ki ame reel kari chali jiba au ki ame bas content create hi kariba. So when money is the only dilemma every time we face ki bhai paisa goti achi paisa goti nahi se jinsata. If you have savings, then you should like chalo aji kichi na hala ta ame 2 mas to chali hi jiba. But if you are very confused, then if you don't have that much savings, जोटा कि भलो लागिबनी and सबले राति को सकाळ राति को सोइला बेले stress दोची, then definitely someone can pursue comedy having a job. But that's a tough job because I used to work at a clinic from 9 to 6. Then I used to do open mic. Then there was the most hectic thing that one can have.
Depends on the kind of job.
But the honest thing is that when you have a stable income, you don't have much stress. So
True.
you choose that.
Agree.
You want to make it a full time and put in 100% of the effort and do this. You are ready to take that calculative risk. This is a calculative risk which we are taking. And this is not a
Miscalculated
good
risk.
No, it's a calculated risk. So which we are taking, that not having a job, putting a full effort and full time.
Yeah, but Praneeth, I calculated my CTC. Miscalculation हुआ था.
But your CTC was higher than most of the CTC of our batch when you joined that bank. A reminder.
Yeah.
But say
then
जनगणना को पाई छाड़ी देला.
No, he left his 12 LPA job.
12 नथिला बे.
Yes.
How?
केते दिला?
Tax. नहीं, IT return time though, so he won't tell his CTC now.
Yes.
अबे 2 वर्ष हेलानी जॉब छाड़ी.
Income.
घरे बुझी पारना.
ना हेलो तो the main जिनसा हला कि सत्य took a very big step leaving his job and all. मु जतले job से छाड़ीला मते छाड़ी सारी कि मते फोन कला कि I left my job, I'm coming back to Bhubaneswar and all. हला जतले ता टंटीटा खराब थिला, he was literally like Batman हला कि नहीं, having no money and mother and father also हला. And ଆଉ ମୁଁ କହିଲି କଣ ଜବ୍ ଟା ଛାଡିଦେଲୁ, MBA କରୁଥିଲୁ, ଜବ୍ ଟା କରିଥାନ୍ତୁ, ତା ସାଇଡ ବାଇ ସାଇଡ ଏଟା କରିଥାନ୍ତୁ. ତ ହି ଟୁକ୍ ଏ ଭେରି ବିଗ ଡିସିଜନ. ଆଉ ମୁଁ ତ ଚାହେଁ ଆଟଲିଷ୍ଟ ଯୋଉମାନେ କମେଡି ପାଇଁ ଖାଲି କମେଡି କରୁଛନ୍ତି, ଯେମିତି ସତ୍ୟ ହିଁ କରୁଛି ଖାଲି କମେଡି ହେଲା, ଆଉ ତାକୁ ମାସକୁ ଯାହା ହେଲେ ବି ଗୋଟେ ଦିଟା ଏମିତି କର୍ପୋରେଟ ଶୋ ହଉ କି କଲେଜ ଶୋ ହଉ, ତାର ଆଟଲିଷ୍ଟ ତା ଚଳିବା ପାଇଁ ମାନେ କିଛି ପଇସା ତାକୁ ମିଳିଯାଉ ହେଲା କି ନାହିଁ. ଆଇ ଅଲୱେଜ
जोड़ा की होची. जोड़ा की होची.
ହଁ obvious.
When I left my full-time job, when I left my full-time job, ସେତେବେଳେ ବି ମାଳେ ଭାଇ ଥିଲେ. I left my job ସେଇଦିନ ମୁଁ cold coffee ପିଉଥିଲି. ଏକେ treat ମୋ job ଛାଡିଥିଲି. Thank God. ମାଳେ ଭାଇ କହିଲେ କଣ ବେ job ଛାଡିଦେଲୁ ହାଁ? ଚୁପଚାପ job join କର. job କଣ ଛାଡିଦେଲୁ ବେ? ତୋର ତ ଗୋଟେ medical profession ରେ କାମ କରୁଥିଲୁ. job କଣ ଛାଡିଦେଲୁ? ତ ମାଳେ ଭାଇ I'm like shit. I have to do this again. But one day I can't do it.
August 29, 2021, morning 7:49 AM. Satyabrat message I resigned.
And the rest is history कही होगी.
एबे कोठी गुरगांव.
हाँ तापरे मु जाइथिली के बद्रीनाथ टाइप जाइथिली. चिलविल कली गोटे ओपन माइक बड़ शो टे गोटे होस्ट कलु बसंत कुंज रे. से सब हैला पार्टी वार्टी करी तापरे फेरली. खालटार फेर देंदी.
Same thing happened with Satya bhai, but I texted him, Satyabrat bhai, I resigned. I was just getting text. What? Same thing I did with Satyabrat bhai. Then I resigned bhai.
କିନ୍ତୁ ଜିନିଷ ହେଲା କି I couldn't message କି I resigned. ଯେତେବେଳେ ତମ ଘରକୁ ମୁଁ Zomato वाला ହେଇକି ଯାଇଥିବି, then you will think I resigned.
Okay.
Yes,
so next question is, I want one by one to answer this. Like we are seeing comedy in many forms away. We are seeing crowd work, self-deprecating comedy dekhu, roast dekhu, correct? And these are getting mainstream now. So tome, like, how do you draw a fine line when you judge your fellow content creators or stand-up guys or audience ki what is the fine line where ki quota offensive humor, quota humor which is very subjective, or the humor which you think that it's good humor but toma audience connect kori parlani, or that is subjective to that specific area? How do you define
With
ki what is offensive humor, what is roasting or self-deprecating? One by
answer
one answer diyo. I want to know point of view teen jon
answer is very simple. Through experience, through experience you will judge what kind of audience is there, है ना? ଟିକେ interaction କରିକି ତମେ first ବୁଝିବା କଥା। ଯଦି କିଏ comfortable ନା immediately switch to the other guy if you're doing crowd work, and if you're doing
so you
something
don't
dark,
judge the content, you don't judge the content but you judge the audience,
you keep a lot of balls in your pockets.
ବହୁତ ସାରା
Throw the right ball. Yeah,
ବହୁତ
ବହୁତ
ସାରା
ସାରା ବହୁତ ସାରା ରଖିବୁ। କିଏ ଗୋଟେ ଖାଲି ଏୟା ହିଁ କହିବି, ଏୟା ହିଁ କହିବି କହିକି ତୁ ଯଦି ଯିବୁ ନା, ଆଉ ଭୁଲ ଅଡିଏନ୍ସ ମିଳିଗଲା ସରିଗଲା। କାରଣ ତୁ ତ ଭାଇ ତୁ ତ ଡିସାଇଡ କରିଦେଇଛୁ କି
ମୁଁ କହୁଛି ଶୁଣ। ତ ଜିନିଷ ଏଇଟା ରହୁଛି କି ଯେହେତୁ ତୁ ବହୁତ ସାରା ଶୋଜ ଓପନ ମାଇକ୍ସ ବହୁତ ପ୍ରକାର ଲୋକଙ୍କ ଆଗରେ କରିସାରିଲୁଣୁ ହେଲା, ତୋର ଯଦି ପର୍ସନାଲ ଶୋ ଅଛି ହେଲା କି ନାଇଁ, ତୋ ଶୋ ଲୋକ ତତେ ଦେଖିବାକୁ ଆସିଛନ୍ତି, ତ ୟୁ ପ୍ଲେ ୟୋର ଗେମ୍ ହେଲା କି ନାଇଁ, ରାଣ୍ଡମ ମାନେ ତତେ ହିଁ ଦେଖୁଛନ୍ତି ନା ସେମାନେ, ମାନେ ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି ତୋ ଷ୍ଟାଇଲ, ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି ତୁ କଣ କହୁ, ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି ସେ ଅଡିଏନ୍ସ ବେଷ୍ଟ ଥାଏ।
ସେ ଅଫେଣ୍ଡ ହବନି।
କେହି ଅଫେଣ୍ଡ ହେବେନି, ଖୁସି ତାଙ୍କୁ ଶୋଧିଲେ ବି ଚଳିବ, କିଛି ଅସୁବିଧା ନାହିଁ। କିନ୍ତୁ ମେନ୍ ହେଲା କି ଯୋଉ ସୋଦାଟା ଥାଏ ହେଲା କି ନାଇଁ, ତମେ ଯୋଉ କୁହ ଅଣ୍ଡ ପେଳ ଏଗୁଡା ସବୁ ଯୋଉ କୁହାଯାଏ, ସେଟାକୁ ଟିକେ ଆମେ କମ୍ଫର୍ଟେବଲ କରାଉ ଅଡିଏନ୍ସ କୁ, ତାପରେ ଟିକେ ପିଚିଂ ଦେଇଦଉ। ମାନେ ତୁ ଚିକେନ ଟା ଖାଉଥିବୁ, କିଛି ସମୟ ଖାଇଲା ପରେ ଲାଗିବ ରାଗ ଟିକେ, ବୁଝିହେଲା ତ, ବଟ୍ ୟୁ ୱିଲ୍ ନଟ୍ ମାଇଣ୍ଡ ଦ ରାଗ, କାହିଁକି ନା ଚିକେନ ଭଲ ଅଛି ହେଲା କି ନାଇଁ। ତ ଏକ୍ଜାକ୍ଟଲି ସେଇଭଳିଆ ଜିନିଷ। ହଁ, ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ ହେଲା କି ଗୋଟେ କ୍ରାଉଡ ରେ ତୋର ସେଟ୍ ଚାଲିବନି, ପୁରା ଡେଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ଟିଭ ସେଟ୍ ଚାଲିବନି। ସେଇଥିରେ କଣ ଚାଲିବ? କ୍ରାଉଡ ୱାର୍କ। ତୁ ଦେଖିବୁ 4-5 ଜଣ ଯୋଉ ସାଙ୍ଗମାନେ ଆସିଛନ୍ତି, ସେଇ 4ଟା ସାଙ୍ଗରୁ ଗୋଟେ ସାଙ୍ଗକୁ ରୋଷ୍ଟ କରିଦବୁ, ତାପରେ ସେଇ 4ଟା ପିଲା ବାଉଳା ପୁରା
ନିଜ ସାଙ୍ଗ
ହେଲା।
ଭିତରେ
ତ
ରୋଷ୍ଟ କଲେ
ବହୁତ ସାରା
କନେକ୍ଟ
ଜିନିଷ
କରିକି
ଆମ ପାଖରେ ଥାଏ,
ଭଲ ହୁଏ।
ପୁରା 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 ବହୁତ ସାରା ଜିନିଷ ଥାଏ। ସେଇ ଜିନିଷଟା ସତ୍ୟ କରେ ସବୁବେଳେ। ଆଉ ସବୁବେଳେ ତାର ଦେଖିବୁ ଡିକ୍ ଜୋକ୍ସ ରା ଥାଏ, ଲଉଡା ଥାଏ ହେଲା କି ନାଇଁ, ଏଗୁରା ସବୁ ଥାଏ, କିନ୍ତୁ ପିପଲ ଲଭ୍ ଇଟ୍ ହେଲା, ତାଙ୍କୁ ଭଲ ଲାଗେ ଏଗୁରା ଶୁଣିବାକୁ।
But ଏବେ clean କରୁଛୁ କାହିଁକିନା ଏବେ we are refraining from doing lot of non-veg content, କାହିଁକିନା ଦେଖ ultimately ତମକୁ corporate show ମିଳେ, ତ ପଇସା ତ ସେଇଠୁ ଆସିବ, ତ ତମ ପାଖରେ clean material ଯଦି ନଥିବ ତମେ ନେଇକି କଣ ଯିବ ସେଇଠି?
Barsha, I have seen one of your stand-ups, Sky Area directly. Do you go for abusive language or slangs? Na clean rakho pura, na how do you go for it? And do you roast?
Not much. I don't roast much because I'm not at all good at it. So I prefer suggestive. Like depends. When I am doing a stand-up, I prefer I have to have a lot of essence in like mimicry I have in my stand-up. Also, sometimes I prefer as you ask, clean material or putting on some. So I feel कि बस टच करके निकल जाओ, मैंने एमती छुई की पड़ेगी. So it's
ମାନେ
not like
audience
very
କୁ ବୁଝିବାକୁ ଦେ।
I understand audience ବୁଝିବେ and ମୁଁ ବସ୍ touch କରିକି ପଳେଇବି, ତ ସେମାନେ they will understand कि भाई ये କିଛି ତ ଗୋଟେ କଲା. Then also I have different characters in my mind, so I make them, I just give words to them in my brain कि अच्छा ଏଇଟା ଯଦି ଗୋଟେ ହବ ତ ଇଏ କେମିତି କରିପାରିବ, and observation ଯୋଉଟା କହିବ. Roasting is not my thing. ଯଦି ମତେ audience କିଏ କିଛି କହିଦିଏ ତ either I like ମୁଁ maximum time କିଛି ମାନେ କହେ ସେମାନଙ୍କୁ, ନହେଲେ ଯଦି ମତେ ଲାଗେ କି ବହୁତ ଭଲ comeback ଅଛି then only ମୁଁ dress କହିଲେ ବି କି I give birth to them in my brain କି ଆଚ୍ଛା ଏମିତି ବି ତ କଲେ one of the best like given birth character is Mousy character.
Mousy.
So she's a rant queen. Yeah, she's a rant queen. With the like that character is a lot of observation, like by a lot of observation to that most of the Brahmpuri auntie, and that came into my brain. So the character जोड़ा कहे भी बहुत observation सब देखी करी on a funny जोड़ा कोट पीछे जोड़ा funny derive करी हब language manipulation करी करी. None of that. It's my forte of doing that.
କିନ୍ତୁ ହ୍ୟାଲୋ
Hmm.
ହଁ କିନ୍ତୁ ସବୁଠୁ ମଜା କୋଉ ଜିନିଷଟା ଲାଗି ଗଲୁ what to do ହେଲା ସତ୍ୟ will agree with this ହେଲା କି ନାଇଁ ଗୋଟେ ଶୋ ଚାଲିଛି କିଏ ଗୋଟେ ହେକେଲ ବେକେଲ କରିଛି ତାକୁ ଯୋଉ ଗାଣ୍ଡି ମାରିଦେଲେ କି ମଜା ଲାଗେ ଭାଇ ପୁରା ଶାନ୍ତି
Come back.
ହେଲା
Class.
ମାନେ ପୁରା ଶୋଇବୁ ଘରେ ମାନେ ପୁରା ସାଟିସ୍ଫାଏଡ ହେଲା କି ନାଇଁ ପୁରା ଖୁସି ହେଲା କି ନାଇଁ ଗାଣ୍ଡି ମାରିବାର ମଜା ଅଛି ଭାଇ
Who is the worst heckler? କିଏ
ମୁଁ କରୁନି
immediately
ଆଜିକାଲି।
ମନେ ପଡୁଛି କିଏ ଗୋଟେ ଏମିତି କହିଥିଲା
ନା ସତ୍ୟରେ କରୁନି ଆଉ
ଇଏ ଯେତେବେଳେ ନୂଆ
Next
ନୂଆ
time.
ଆସିଥିଲା ମୁଁ ବହୁତ କରୁଥିଲି।
Wait. Say question ta. Let me like frame it further. Like any heckling experience where you actually had a good comeback, knowledge which had backfired on you.
Malaya.
So the ame say
Malaya.
topic question. Let's discuss on this directly.
अरे एक्चुअली गोटे प्रमोशनल शोटे थिला एबे रिसेंट कथा हला सम ऑफ द इन्फ्लुएंसर केम बाय एंड वर्षा भी जानी छी तांको से इन्फ्लुएंसर मानु हला आउ से माने फर्स्ट रो रे बसतले हला कि नहीं फर्स्ट रो रे बसतले तो आई गॉट लिटिल बिट ऑफ एक्साइटेड ना माने से फर्स्ट रो रे एक्चुअली देयर वाज अ गे पर्सन हला देयर वाज ए ट्रांसजेंडर आउ लॉट ऑफ काइंड मन बहुत प्रकारिया लोक बसले फर्स्ट रो रे एज ए कॉमेडियन मु टिके एक्साइटेड हेबी कि एते प्रकार बसचंदी सो मोर प्रथम लाइन थिला कि वेलकम आवर इंटरनेशनल ऑडियंस सिटिंग इन द फर्स्ट रो ये जने थाईलैंड रो अछंती जने ओडिसा रो अछंती तो आई मेड दिस टाइप ऑफ कमेंट्स एंड ऑल हैला कि नहीं तो आउ गोटे इन्फ्लुएंसर थिले से फूड माने वर्षे जानछि तांगर बेकर गोटे टैटू थिला तो मु से टैटू रिलेटेड किछ हां यू नो दैट हैला मु तांगर टैटू मु कहि देतली त बेकर टैटू की करे हैला आई हैड माने दे भलो देखा जाय मु तो कहबी हैला मु खाइनी ना सो आई कांट से दैट हैला कि नहीं आउ बेकर टैटू की करे तो सी गॉट ऑफेंडेड अ बिट हैला आउ गोटे इन्फ्लुएंसर अछंती जे अछंती न अछि छुआडा माने से ता मुंडरे गोटे बांधे से कोन गोटे हैला मेक्स तार गोटे हां मोदा कहली कि जे ओडिया लोकटे एताको कहिबो से कोन कहबो बांडना सो आई डिड अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स लाइक दैट हैला कि नहीं so he also got offended that way so I माने मु तो कहि दउची एबे मो बायो रे जति मु लेखिबी आई एम ए कॉमेडियन स्लैश ऑफेंडर हैला कि नहीं किंतु से माने दिनसडा कोन कहलु कि से माने सेई खोला मन रे आसु नांती बुझियाला तो से फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी ता नाही एज ए ऑडियंस जेमति आसंती कि हां हमें कॉमेडी शो जाइचो हम साथे इंटरेक्शन हबो पीपल विल कॉमेडियन विल टॉक विथ अस डू सेट एंड ऑल आमी एमिति ब्रा मन माने मारी दबुनु तम कथा रे ऑब्वियसली वी हैव माने वी आर नॉट हार्टलेस माने टिके अछि हार्ट हैला कि नहीं किंतु स्टिल माने से माने गोटे भाबंती कि आमे पूरा आडे ऊपर चौड़ा लोकरा किछि चौड़ा फोड़ा न माइक धरि कि 5 मिनिट एठी छिड़ाई कोन पदेटे कुह लोक हसी कि देखाओ वी कैन से दैट मु तो एबे कहूची मते से माने टारगेट करचनी सम काइंड ऑफ लाइक दे आर नॉट इनवाइटिंग मी अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स एंड ऑल जोतरे कि बहुत पिला जाउचंदी दिस एंड दैट आई एम क्वाइट हैप्पी अबाउट इट मु करी एक्चुअली माने गोटे आडू तो आई एम ऑनेस्ट अबाउट इट कि हां माने इट्स ओके
cancel culture is there in Bhubaneswar.
No, not necessarily. It's not as visible. अच्छा इसको वापस चालू करें.
I hope you liked this video and you got some entertainment out of it. If yes, then please like this video, comment what you felt nice and what can be done better. Share it with your friends and family. And lastly, please subscribe to our channel जोटा कि हमको motivate करिवा videos जल्दी करिवा को. Again, thank you for watching it. We'll be soon back with the next one. Namaskar.
let you walk right through. I feel like a shadow. I just wanna know, am I insane?